In 2025, the U.S. Ag Department reported on new advances in technology for beef producers.
That's right. And just today, one Northwest Iowa farm is using virtual fences for cattle herds, and other farmers and ranchers got an opportunity to see those fences in action today.
The land that you see here is near Sanborn, Iowa. It's the former Gettings Gardens. Last year was the final picking season for the garden's popular strawberry patches. The land is still owned by the Getting family, but now has a new purpose for innovation using virtual fencing. It was seeded and the family partnered with cattle farmer Aaron Alonz. He's grown the opportunity to try to become more efficient rather than spending time putting up temporary fences to keep the cattle rotating through a pasture. Today, that land hosted a Northwest Iowa Field Day put on by Iowa State University Extension and South Dakota State Beef Extension.
And so the goal, well, to bring in farmers so they can learn more about technology to advance practices on the farm. KTV's Taylor Deckert has the story.
Have you ever seen a cow wear a collar?
Last year we bought some fence collars, virtual fence collars, implemented them. We're super impressed, so we ordered 50 more this year.
Aaron Alonz uses no fence collars on his herd. It's a GPS collar that keeps the animal in a predetermined area using audio cues and, if it gets too close, a polywire fence. It prevents the need for traditional fences. The number of virtual fence systems available continues to grow, but Alonz says there's a barrier because of the cost.
For me, it's 300 and some bucks for the collar, and then 40 plus or minus per year, year 2 and beyond for use. So if you average it over probably 10 years, it's going to cost about $50 an animal a year.
He says the technology is more cost effective in the long run.
And for me, it's going to alert me if I have a cow giving birth.
It's the end of calving season, and he says a calf was born on Wednesday. Alonz was alerted by the collar and noticed the cow's habits on his smartphone. On Thursday, other farmers wanted to learn more about the technology.
I think the logistics on how to manage the collars was interesting, that you actually put your virtual fence outside of your actual fence, so the cows actually get all the way up to the real fence to get everything grazed.
That there are a bunch of different brands of collars that you could use.
We rotationally graze our cows at this point with permanent fences, so we're hoping that maybe the technology that's presented to allow us to rotationally graze without fences.
In Sanborn, Iowa, Taylor Deckert, KTIV News 4.
Farmers also had an opportunity to learn from the extension offices about wearable tags that can be used to monitor health and other activity. Farmers also learned about water tank monitors and different software programs for herd management.